Okay. I think we're up and running. Seems to be the case. Yep. Twirling my evil mustache. Happy 4th of May, everyone. May the 4th serve you well. I got some cards to open. We've got a cat on the cat cam. Say hi, Rory. Oh, I see you're busy. So let's get to it. It's been a little while since I've opened some new cards. Things have been piling up. As you can see, I've got the perfect Star Wars Day. Wrong broadcast. Perfect Star Wars Day shirt on. Got this at the Big A many Star Wars days ago. And seriously, combination of baseball cards, the Angels, and Star Wars, that's the best of 3 worlds right there. So let's see what I got. All right, we are in 2025 Topps. Have ourselves a of 10 black Nolan Schanuel Major League Material jersey card. I really wanted to get this one because look at that sweet 3-colored patch. Got a little tiny bit of a number there, or maybe part of the Angels wording, but that is a sweet card. Aw, somebody said thank you. How sweet. See what we have here. Actually, let me get some trash tossed because I worked in fast food far too long as a young adult to not clean as I go. And yes, I do see the irony of saying that while there's a big shot of the mess that my dining room table is right now. All right, so we've got those, we can toss that. We've got a baseball sticker holding everything together. And we have a 2025 Series 1. If you caught my last broadcast, although, maybe that's the one I didn't post yet because it's on my phone, but just to go with the theme, Stars of MLB, Mike Trout Jr. Junior? You say, Mike Trout's not a junior. Yeah, I opened a box of 2025 and got like the first 5 Stars of MLB cards all had either Vladdy Guerrero Jr. or Fernando Tatis Jr. And it was ridiculous how many juniors I got in that box. So from now on, everybody in 2025, the Stars of MLB cards, they're named after an ancestor. Let's see, get out the trusty magnifying glass because my eyes are so bad. 2014 Topps Upper Class Autograph, Jim Abbott. I've been looking for one of these. Well, it's 2025 now. This is a 2014 card for 11 years. And I finally found one this is the first one that I've seen available in years. He's got the cool late 80s, early 90s uni on. I think I've actually got one of those warm-up jerseys in my closet. But yeah, it's been years since I've seen one of these available. It's got a little bit of scuffing up on the top there, but I don't care because now I've got the card and Jim Abbott has a really sweet autograph. All right, what next? Dope. I can't imagine how many packs I'd actually have to buy to find all the cards I want. I would basically have to buy all of them. Alright, somebody else who tapes their stuff to the envelope, which I hate. Please don't do that. I've almost destroyed cards because of that, because they would not let go. Alright, so this is 2024, if I do recall. Yeah, 2024. Some guy named Mike Trout. Currently dealing with a bone bruise. I feel ya. Not fun to deal with. But I think I've got the gold and the red of this already, but I didn't have the regular version, so now I do. Nice little partial rainbow I've got going there. Aw, got a tiger sticker and a giraffe sticker. And warning, opening this package will cause extreme happiness. Well, that kind of goes without saying, because they're Topps Angels cards. And let's see. Oh, this is a sweet Neto jersey. This is the orange, so I believe that's a 25. Yeah, 23 of 25. City Connect relic. Got a nice little chunk of, I'm guessing that could be of the S or the E, but I just, you know, if you've watched my videos, you know what a sucker I am for the City Connect jerseys, and you know, when they start putting cool chunks of the stitched bits of the jersey on there, I'm just a sucker for those. So, but as I mentioned, today is May 4th. Most people celebrate this day as Star Wars Day. There is certainly an argument to be made that May 25th should be Star Wars Day, since that's the date the first Star Wars movie came out back in 1977. But it's Star Wars. And may the 4th be with you is fun to say. Or as the Sith would say, may the 4th serve you well. So, yeah, this is a 2024 Series 2 Zach Neto City Connect jersey. I guess we can do a quick comparison of the designs between this year's and last year's City Connect relic cards. But, of course, I've already got the regular version of this Neto, and yeah, that is the base version. But this one is red, which means it's part of the stripe on the left sleeve there, and the one I have is just regular fabric from the main part of the jersey, and I am a sucker for variations in relic cards, so I had to get that one. And there were a lot of variations on last year's City Connect cards. All right. Try to carefully get into this. I know I said carefully, but I'm like really tempted to totally tear into this now because it's being difficult. There we go. I guess the card's right there, so I don't need to go any further. Oh, this is an interesting way to pack it. Team bag around a card saver, and this is a, what is this, 2020 Rendon coin card. Camera's doing a slightly better job of focusing today. Don't want to tell you how much time was spent to help to try and improve the setup today, but I think I may actually have the 1-of-1 of this, just because, well, it's Rendon. He has not played a whole lot lately, and by lately I mean the last 5 years. I hope his hip heals well and that he's able to play baseball again. but there we go. But it's hard to be positive when trying to be diplomatic about this, because I've never met the guy. It is not fair for me to judge to even assume what his mindset is. But he has certainly said some things over the years that have caused a lot of people to question his desire to actually play baseball. So all I can say is it looks like he has a heck of a lot of fun doing it when he does it. So I hope he gets the chance to do that again. All right, so here we go. Silver pack time. Got the 2025. This is the 1990 Chrome. If you don't know what a silver pack is, and I mean, if you're watching a stream about baseball cards, I figure you probably do, but hey, you might just be an Angels fan. You might have accidentally stumbled across my stream. So in every box of jumbo cards, which are only available at specialty shops, there is a small silver pack in each box that has Chrome cards in it that are unique to that little silver pack. Ooh, I've been waiting for this one to come. So, outside of Mike Trout and the $700 million player who shall not be named, there haven't been very many players from the Angels featured in the baseball cards over the last, unfortunately, 10 years. I get it. Team hasn't been in the playoffs since 2014. Those two players have been the only perennial all-stars that we've had. So there haven't been a whole lot of cards to get excited about. But this year, because last year we had a lot of really young players that came up and got regular playing time, and have really shown a lot of promise. And so this card is one of those. So we've got a Major League Material autograph duel with Nolan Schanuel and Zach Neto. So we've got a piece of a home jersey for Schanuel, what looks like a City Connect bit, since it's more of a cream color. For Neto, autographed. This is the base version, numbered to 50, but this is an eBay bookend 50 of 50. And I got it for a decent price, so I had to jump on that one. Super cool. I actually don't know that I've ever had a dual auto relic before, so I am really digging this card. And Neto made it back to the big club after his injury a few weeks ago. Been a little bit of an uplift to the team, making some just sick defensive plays at short. Schanuel's been pretty solid, seems like, just about every time I tune in to the game on the drive home. Seems like he's getting a hit. So these guys have been a lot of fun to watch the last couple of years. All right, let's see what else we have. I can go on this side. Look at that, it's a baseball card. Who knew? Did I double up on this? It appears I doubled up on this. How did that happen? Well, I guess I've got something I can probably give away at some point then. Because I got another Trouty 1990 Topps Silver Pack Chrome card. Sweet. All right, there we go. That's always unexpected when I open a package and there's a football card in it. But if you bought single cards off of eBay, you know that a lot of people like to throw in pack fillers as you know, just to stiffen up the package and help guarantee the package makes it there safely. And here we go. Major League Material, Topps 2025 Series 1, Mike Trout bat card. And one thing that's interesting is the companies, especially one company that is not Topps, that I shall not name right now, have gotten a lot of flack, and rightly so, over their quote-unquote game-used memorabilia. Some of the chunks of jerseys and whatnot have been traced back to players that are not the player listed on the card, and with the wording on the back, it has, I mean, I would describe it as legalese, to where it doesn't actually say on the card that the chunk is from that player, but since a lot of people have been raising complaints about such things, I did notice that the wording on the backs of the Topps cards has changed a bit. I don't know if we can even read. Gosh, I've got to clean that thing. But the wording is much more precise that the chunks are from that player and were game used, and though it's not from any specific game. Alright, so let's see what I have in this one. Looks like another sweet, sweet Netto City Connect relic. This one's 8 of 25. And bada bing, looks like a chunk off of the number. And I mean, just by the curve, looks like probably the number. Well, I mean, the curve of the number plus the fact that it's right on a part of the main fabric of the jersey, this comes off of the number on the back of the jersey and not the white diamond on the front. So let's see, where was that other one? Here it is. So it's not often that I get more than one of the lower numbers, but again, with these two chunks, I couldn't resist. 8 of 25, 23 of 25, got the sweet sweet number on the back and part of the Angels logo on the front, and that is just so cool. Man, if you would have told me when I was a little kid first starting to collect baseball cards that cards like that would exist, would have blown my little brain. Alright, so this is something that I believe is new this year. Topps came out with a new special box, and they actually added new inserts to Series 1. And this is one of those, so this is the Game Day Drip Mike Trout, and then also got the 8-bit Ballers, which quite honestly, I mean, which I think is a great concept for a card. Honestly though, I wish they would have done like 8-bit versions of the player pictures. I think that would have been a lot more cool as somebody who played a ridiculous amount of the original Legend of Zelda back on the NES the first time I was a college freshman, and an argument could certainly be made that it's part of the reason why I was not successful that year academically. I've been looking at 8-bit art for a very long time, so doing that, if they had made them actual 8-bit portraits of the players, that would have been ridiculously off the charts awesome. And then Game Day Drip, that's a nice blazer. There's not much I can say about that. It's, tantamount to fashion show cards. It's nice to have change up, but Trout has decent fashion sense, much better than some of the players I've seen in that series. Bryce Harper. But all right, here we go. This is, what did we say this was? 2020. 2020. Playing a little catch up on some of the base inserts that I missed. Another coin card. These are kind of fun and kind of a neat throwback to the Topps coins from the mid 60s. Got another one here. It's in here someplace. All right, and here we have Power Players. This is kind of a throwback to, gosh, what did they say it was, around 1999 or so? Let's see if I can get this in focus. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to change software because my cameras can focus, just not with this software. But yeah, I think it was around 99 or so. They said these were, although they weren't nearly so rainbowy back then, so this is a lot of fun. But this is also one of those newer inserts that were added after the fact that you can't get in regular packs of Series 1. And to wrap this up, one last package that is ridiculously overpackaged. Let's see here. Oh, okay, that's why. So this card took me a while to get. This is a, what year? Again, 2020, turkey red, oversized, top loader, one per box. Corners are dinged, but I want to say the first two I tried to buy off of eBay were marked as the box loaders, but the first one showed up. It was the normal size card. I bought a second one, and the dude contacted me and was like, "Hey, did you need the box loader or the regular card?" I'm like, "I need the box loader." He's like, "Oh, sorry, I got the regular card." And honestly, I don't think he's actually changed his listing yet. So eventually I found the right one. So now I can put that in with my 2020s. And ta-da! I'm caught up again. I can put all these things in my binders, browse through them lovingly from time to time. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. You know the drill. And a happy Star Wars Day to you. I hope if your team has not already had a Star Wars Day this season, I think the Pirates are had theirs just this past weekend. Angels had theirs a couple weeks ago, and and it was a lot of fun. They actually had two. One had an amazing drone show, which I'm sure you can find footage of that here on the YouTubes. And the second night was a cool Millennium Falcon Big A giveaway that Mustang and I were able to get. So it was a lot of fun. But in the meantime, may the force serve you well.